Yeah, gentlemen, good evening. This is Prostar Technica. As we are installing the profile range for this installation, I promise to explain to you the conclusion of this job. So we have done with this job. This our installation. We install six. We install 625 watts solar panel, 30 pieces of it. So I'm also going to explain to you what we are trying to generate. And from there, we are going to the inverter room and the battery room. So we are also going to explain to you. As I said, always follow our page, ask questions, write us. We are also going to give you a feedback on your message. So remember our mission is one youth, three skill. So now what exactly we install is 15 uh, is 5 kVA, 3 pieces of Felicity inverter. So we pair it to make it approximately 15 kVA. They both share the load. Let's assuming if the load is a 10 kVA load, so the three inverter will share it. One is going to be master, slave. So we are going to explain that. That is another video. So, but for now, I'm just trying to explain to you for the solar panel what we are generating from the solar panel. For those of you that ask me question, okay, how can we calculate the size of that is to know the calculation of a solar panel. Okay, this is 625 watts. What you are going to do, just times your 625 watts by 30. It will give you, they divide by 1000, it will give you your kilowatt. But in watts, it will give you by 18. That is 625 625 solar panel times okay, 625 okay, please let me use my calculator. 625 times 30 is giving you 18,750 watts. So if you want to convert it in kilowatts to know the kilowatt you are generating, you divide by 1000. So right now, what we are trying to generate is 80.75 kilowatts. We are trying to generate. Then in this installation, I'm going to tell you what we did. We use an hybrid inverter, high voltage, 500 volts, 5 kVA for listing inverter. So this solar panel was connected in series, 5 in series. Then we make 10 panel to one inverter, 10 panel to one inverter, 10 panel to one inverter, 5 in series, and then we now power it. That is to the hybrid inverter. Then secondly, for the battery, we have a uh, 3 pieces of 15 kilowatt lithium battery. So we have three pieces. So just times 6 by 3, it will give you 45 kilowatts. Therefore, as I said, for the inverter, we power it, making it 15 kVA to share the load. And I'm also going to be telling you some of the challenges you are going to have when you series your inverter, and also the advantage. But the advantage is is better than the disadvantage. So we are going to the control room now. So right now I'm going to the control room, maybe to explain to you some of the gadgets that we use for protection, and where our cable is going, and where it's coming. So I'm coming down now. That is to illustrate our connection for you, for those of you that are following us, and for you that have not been following us, please try so that you can have more of our video and more technical of our video. And also don't fail to also ask question on our installation. We are ready for you to criticize us on our teaching, or because we also want to learn more from you. Thank you. So we are going down now. That is to teach you more on our installation. So I'm in this floor now. We have 10 pieces of this solar panel. This 10 pieces is for one hybrid inverter. Note, the reason why we create this space, you just have to calculate the height of this place, then with the width here, in case of a shadow. So doing this, you see that sometime 2, 3 in the afternoon, there will be shadow. So which will cover the panel, and that can reduce the efficiency of uh, of the panel production. So please always make sure that you stay out from the shadow rain. So that is why we actually create this space, because during the new you will see some space, some shadow covering the panel. So we have to give this walkway so that they will not be cast. So we are going down to the control room. That is to actually tell you what we did step by step on how we did our connection. So right now, I'm here. I'm going to be explaining to you how we carry out this installation. We have, just as I said, we have a 15 kilowatt Felicity lithium battery. This 1, 2, 3. We power them. So these are the hybrid inverter. This high voltage hybrid inverter. So note, before someone has equally asked me question, so let me use this opportunity to equally answer you. In using this kind of inverter, if your panel is not up to 120 volts, know that it cannot start this inverter. Just know that it cannot start it. From 120 volts above, that can pick up this inverter before your solar panel will be showing up here. Okay, so I'm going to be opening it so that I can show you what we do and our protection system on this installation. So, yo, you can see what we have here. They say something. They say unit that we have here. They say unit we have in this inverter. They say unit we have in this inverter, and this is the battery bus bar. So just because it's complex, this installation has been done yesterday, so we can't be shifting things back. That is for me to show you the battery. For my previous video, we have shown you how to connect it. For those of you that have been following, just go back to our lithium battery, how to connect lithium battery, you will see there. This is the battery bus bar. It's very, very important. If you are using more than one battery, you have a bus bar. With the side of the copper rail, we are going to just ask question, we are going to write you back. So you can see from this place here, you can see we write input. This is the input breaker. This is the input breaker. So this is the input breaker, and this is the AC surge. This is our AC surge. The, and in this place we wrote a bypass. This breaker is the bypass breaker. This bypass breaker is just like a changeover. Why we create this bypass breaker? If, for instance, there's a challenge and there's an issue with this installation, let's assume something happened at night. There's no technical person who can assist you. You might just call, you take it up. Immediately you take it up, then it will enter the maze. But let us say you have generator, your own generator, then you just take this bypass up, then you will have light. Or if there's a PCN or whatever NEPA in your other source of grid in your house, just take it up, you will have light. So this is the output. This is the output. We write it out. This is the output voltage from the inverter. This is the output voltage from the inverter, and this is the DC surge. This is the DC surge, and then my note. This is the PV that is coming from the solar panel. So this is the connection that we did. So this is the connection, but this already covered. What you are seeing here is what actually you are actually seeing in this second one, in this second two. Now this is the inverter. So this inverter is labeled inverter 1, inverter 2, inverter 3. The reason why we label the inverter 1, 2, 3, if for instance maybe there's an error message, one of the inverter is not working, so that by the time we are communicating, you can ask which of the inverter is not working. you can equally give assistance on how to resolve how to troubleshoot and how to resolve the issue. Okay, let us assume one of these breaker turn off. Now this is the input breaker. You can see all our input breaker is turned off. All our input breaker is turned off. One, the source of the source here, there's no source yet, and is here under texting, so we turn off the says we are still texting to carry out if you can carry out the entire building, so there's no source here. Secondly, you can equally program this your inverter for to accept any source, just only the battery. You can equally also use your time. Okay, as also time I want to use PXCN or other grid that is to charge this inverter, it will be ready, it will accept it. So I hope you actually really benefit from this our installation. So we actually kept this we actually put this inverter socket here. Let's assume that you want to carry out maintenance, because this inverter by this side here, you can see this side there's a form here. You just have to use your blower to dust them maybe once every 6 months. Just come once 6 months or once in a year. You have come with your blower, lose this screw, so that you can say if you are installing more than one inverter, please always make sure that you take a distance whereby your screwdriver you can equally hold your screwdriver and loose. Then for instance, if you are installing more than one inverter, maybe you want to power it, then you make sure that you give a distance whereby you can equally screw it, because if they are too close, you cannot access this filter. Okay. Secondly, I'm also going to be telling you one of the advantage of this parallel your inverter. This is single phase, and you can actually make this inverter 3 phase inverter. That is the essence of parallel of a Felicity inverter. Okay. Secondly, I'm going to be telling you the advantage. Okay. One of the advantage, let assume this inverter is off and this is the output source. Okay, is bad. Immediately is bad. These two will just pick the load. Okay, let me turn it on. Okay, see, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to be showing you uh, the the output voltage. Okay, this is the load. Okay, uh, this is the load. Okay, I'm going to turn it on now. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so now you see that gradually the load will be going down. Then, if for instance this is the output and this inverter fail, these two will act as a backup. These two will act as a backup. These two will automatically. These two will act as a backup. These two inverter will act as a backup. So you can be using these two. But one disadvantage is that, let us say as you are owning it, maybe there's still load, you just on one and the load is more than the inverter, you'll see that it's going to write error 45. It will show you error 45. What you are going to do, you just need to restart your system, off your load and restart your system. Everything will come back normal. So don't be scared. Maybe when you have this warning signal, maybe you are scared your inverter is bad, it's not working. No, it's working. Just go back, restart, energize your system, off your PV. This your PV breaker, off it. Just turn it off, which is this. You just turn it off. Then off your output breaker, turn off your inverter. This is the switch. This is the switch. So you can see, for as I was telling you, you can see, just please come back here and see, this is the high voltage I'm talking about. This is about 500 500 volts. You can see this is the plate. So now, I'm going to turn this on back. So I don't want to make this video to be long, and I hope you benefit from this teaching. Subscribe to our page so that you can have more technical video from Prosta Technica, and also send your message. We have some technical teams who will also reply you. So thank you for watching this video. Remain blessed.